Welcome to the SEC on ABC. Saturday Night Football, one of the great spots on earth, presented by Capital One, part of Veterans Week, presented by USAA. Here's the backdrop. This is why this game is must-win. Yes, Georgia took a second SEC loss earlier at Ole Miss, but neither LSU at 3. Have they learned from those losses? Can they handle it better tonight? They have to. All of Burrell's boots usually end up just like that, out of the end zone. And here in 14 and not face a third and long right away.
Monroe trying to communicate. Play clock down at 5.
Low snap, he collects it, immediately is on the run, trying to stay alive and hurls it along the sidelines, and left alone is Ryan Williams, who collects it. Zy Alexander. Tigers don't bring pressure, a 3-man rush, ball out quickly, catch made by Law, who splits defenders and dives into LSU territory for a first down.
Knock that down in this space.
3 for 3, he's in rhythm early and on second and short. Easy conversion, Swinson making the stop for the Tide. 8th play of this opening drive. It's a keeper. Milroe follows the back. Milroe explodes to the secondary. Race for the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. What a start. 39 yards.
East side by Tyler Booker. Watch him get up, push that defensive lineman down another level. Linebacker blitzes, a little bit of pressure right here, actually took himself right out of the play, and then he just uses that speed. Had 155 yards, we talked about in the open, Jalen Milroe.
Efficient passing, explosive running. It was really an 80. Came with DeBoer from Washington. Connor Tulty's boot is taken by Xavier Thomas at the goal line. Slips a tackle. Thomas has got speed and is still moving out near midfield. They finally angle him out of bounds, but a great start for Garrett Nussmeier and the offense after a 50-yard return.
He is an unsung hero of this Bama defense.
Chris Hilton and C.J. Daniels, important parts of the receiving room, back healthy tonight as Durham gets the first carry, running right through a crease. Look out! Caden Durham finally forced out of bounds at the 5-yard line as the freshman.
Right here on the edge by Mason Taylor. Good job of getting his body turned. Now you get up to the next level. You got to have receivers. One right there, Aaron Anderson. Good job by 4, C.J. Daniels. We just talked about the impact that Caden Durham could have on this game. He gets his hands on the ball with some good blocks, and boy, does he excel.
The 50 now at the 5-yard line. Nussmeier rolling, scanning the end zone, flips it back, and it's incomplete. Tried to go up high to get it to Fredez Green, the 6'7" tight end.
Yeah, a lot of people have talked about LSU. They need to become more.
He's going to try to bounce it, and he's going to end up fighting hard just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Justin Jefferson, middle linebacker, got there in a hurry. LSU answer. Can the Tide force a field goal attempt? Been stout red zone defense so far this season. Slant, bobble, incomplete. Broken up nicely. Lacey was there, but Jihad Campbell to do everything. It's been a problem for LSU. Damian Ramos was normally reliable, but they made 1 of 4 potential field goals at A&M. He missed 2, and they had that bad snap. You want to get this operation cleaned up. Ramos sneaks it inside the left upright. So LSU had the great field position.
Don't have to press to make plays.
Trying to make a play here to get the drive going on 3rd and 3. And some confusion, it looked like. But Milroe just cleans it up, pulls the ball, gets the edge and moves.
Signal the offense to start with his knee. Then the left guard taps the center. This is different. He was using the clap, but it was not effective.
Keeper again, Milroe. Oh, man, if you're out there on the edge trying to make a play.
He was already making a move. Ryan Williams didn't have a chance.
Brailsford back in the game. Milroe from the pocket delivers complete. Taking a hit, but holding on was Ryan Williams there. Haynes dragging Whit Weeks for just enough to move the sticks again to the 37.
How physical is that in 2 series?
2nd and 5. Milroe flips it back. It's a screen. And Miller has got some space, and he scoots down to the 11-yard line. The backs have been killed. 11 here in the first quarter. Get a first down at the 2. Milroe across the middle. Caught. Miller. Stopped short. It'll be 1st and goal. Another completion. Bama trying to quickly line up and punch it in. It's Miller again. No. He got submarined by Weeks, who just dove at his legs that time. Justice Haynes trying to drive those legs, dove near the goal line, and touchdown is signaled from the near side. So Justice Haynes caps off a drive that really belonged to his...
Haynes just kept powering his feet. Somehow he gets underneath that defensive front. He ends up on the other side of it. They had him completely stoned at the line of scrimmage.
Crowd not convinced they saw the football break the plane. Of course, looking at this right now.
Touchdowns. That previous play is under review.
Of course, back a few inches away.
After further review, ruling on the field stands.
Okay, or they could let it stand. You called it clear evidence. Brian Kelly not buying it, so it is a touchdown.
I think Kalen DeBoer has the Crimson Tide ready for this environment, at least so far. Long way to go.
Nicholson makes it 14-3, longest drive of it.
Their focus has been tremendous so far on both sides of the ball.
Pitch to Durham, and he'll fight and barely make the first down at the 26. Like the Georgia game again, 2 weeks to get ready, and I think DeBoer felt great about that. Putting it Taylor now to the far left. Lacey's also on that side. Tide brings some pressure. Nussmeier steps up. A long throw over the head of Lacey. A low percentage throw in the sidelines here. And LSU not terribly experienced as a returner. It's a line drive kick. He'll field it. Williams had a gap. Ryan Williams accelerates, spins, and is finally brought down in LSU territory. He is really, really good at that spin move at high speed, isn't he?
Weeks typically comes straight one-on-one up front.
Still a 4-man rush, and on the slant, Miller out of the backfield. Another catch
so far.
4-man rush. Milroe has time, launches downfield, and just over the head of Emmanuel Henderson, who had Alexander beat by a step. Again, they don't pick up anything, and it's 4:52 to make this a 14-point game, and a whistle and a flag before the snap. They take too much time. Oh, wow.
Up to that point.
Unlike LSU, Burnip does give Alabama elite punting, and this one checks up pretty nicely and rolls dead at the 10-yard.
Yeah, they got it.
Got to be careful here. It looks like the rain has let up. That's good news for Nussmeier as they begin from the 10. Play fake. Steps up, fires down the middle. A beautiful throw and a catch. They wanted to target him more and earlier than did against the Aggies. End around here. Xavier Thomas has the edge, accelerates, and is pushed out near first down yard. Play fake again on first down. They pitch it back underneath to Williams. Josh Williams, some rhythm. And this LSU passing game functions now. Again, play fake and throw in first down. Long looping throw, put it in harm's way. And going to break it up was Aaron Anderson, because Xavier Brown, the freshman who made that game-clinching pick against Georgia, had that tracked.
Well, it's because you're going to see it looks like man coverage, and then he comes off and is in position there. You're seeing Meyer to try to take a shot downfield.
Well, it's another short throw trying to make a play is Williams, and
you're trying your quick throw like that. You just want to get that 5-10 yards, give him a little bit of a better chance here.
Had his starting job lost tonight. Is the holder. This from 43, and that's more like it. Ramos has been reliable. SEC Special Teams Player of the Week when he kicked 4 against Arkansas. Shaky the last game. From the pocket, Milroe trying to escape, trying to run for it now. Oh, it's a juke on the edge. He just got around Braden Swinson, the defensive end.
The big playability and a threat of Milroe, either throwing it underneath or running.
Haynes has it as a crease. Justice Haynes bangs into LSU territory for a first down. Picked up. Bad snap. Milroe picks it up and tried to hand it off and not going to get there. A near disaster. Just we were saying how well they'd handled the wet football so far. It's going to be fourth. And Miller fighting. I don't think he got there. Needed to get to the 39. LSU says they stopped him, and they did. And fake it to Durham. Nussmeier immediately under pressure. Loses the football. It's on the ground, and it's scooped up. And Alabama with the takeaway. Tim Smith made the recovery. The pressure came from Jihad Campbell.
Center here, DJ Chester. Miscommunication. He's turning to his left, doesn't even identify the threat of the linebacker. The AT&T clicker gives you an idea, so he gets chased out of there. And look how athletic Campbell is. Once he gets in there free, able to knock that ball away. Just when it looked like LSU might catch a break, boom, the wet ball definitely affects the fumble there.
Now the Tide, Milroe keeper. Milroe, first down, Moore still running, and will scoot out of bounds at the 10. That LSU defense forced right back out of the field. And Williams sprinting to the far left. And on first and goal, looking to throw it on the move and just kind of flips that out of bounds. There was nobody open. He was running out of...
Nobody picked him up. You saw the confusion with Chester turning the wrong way and not seeing it.
Milroe, keeper all the way. Jalen Milroe, touchdown! Number 4 continues to be a nightmare with this LSU defense. Shades of last year. Second.
It's like LSU gift wrapped this.
So now he's got the record all to himself. Most rushing touchdowns in a season.
In here, and Penn work outside. Well, what happens is when that, look, you don't even have any, nobody has their eyes on the threat of Jalen Milroe. There's no one there.
How's that happen?
Well, it's just a call that they happen to make there defensively. He's looking out in the perimeter, and then you got the back doesn't have anybody.
Scrimmage for Nussmeier. That was the one throw to Taylor. There's another long throw. Sidelines, and they do get the ball to a wide receiver, and that's been rare. C.J. Daniels
trying to stop them on his possession. Very important to remember, LSU gets the ball to start the second half.
Set a chance for the daily double, but still a long way to go on 2nd and 2. That's Taylor. Enough for a fresh set of downs. Tempo here. And Williams bursts forward for a first down to the 42. Inside of a minute now in this half. Buck up to rush the field goal team out there.
They get 7 walked up.
Durham in motion. They pitch it to him behind the line, and he falls down for a loss. The absolute last thing.
Them into that. Showed the 7 up front. You can see the adjustment by Nussmeier to get the ball out to Caden Durham in a hurry.
You can see this serenade from the Bayou boos here.
It's itself on Garrett Nussmeier making plays downfield.
Lowest point total in a first half for LSU in about 3 years. Can they get this drive going? Need 4. Nussmeier flush by a 4-man rush. On the move this time, tucks the ball and makes a productive run for a first down. They are coming. All-out blitz. Pass caught by Aaron Anderson, and the ex-Crimson Tide squeezes just enough space to get down near the marker. It'll be 4 over into position.
He's going to sneak it.
Up, try to catch Alabama napping, and it is enough for a first down. Acted like he was directing traffic. Tigers on the move now. Pressure again. Nussmeier backpedaling, has some space, flips it, and it's complete. Down to the 25-yard line. Mason Taylor worked free.
Showing man-to-man across the board.
Quick pitch to the edge. This is Anderson again. Anderson this time will not get that near the marker. It's going to be 4th down and about 4-4. Tide again, crowd the line. They don't bring big-time pressure. Nussmeier on the move. High throw. Catch made. First down at the 25. Clutch.
The quarterback, a nice target.
Nussmeier again on the move. Surveys. Flips it down to the 5-yard line. Lacey finally makes a big play. Steps out of bounds after a 21-yard gain. LSU.
Green, 6'7", all the way at the top, number 14.
Williams dragged down. Taylor slot right. Williams is the back, and Nussmeier across the middle. Throw an interception. Deontay Lawson makes the pick right at the goal line. It will be a touchback. Nussmeier's 10th interception of the season is a disaster.
Going to the next. Watch him in the inside. That's Green right there, 14. He gets off of him and then right away gets himself in position. Let's go back real quick. Look at it. Green's coming across, comes off of him, and it gets right there. See, I think Garrett expected him to stay on Green and to have that throwing window. 20 looked like they didn't have any chance. Converted a 4th and 4. Got inside the 5. And then the big play by Lawson to get the interception.
Dan Miller, first down. What did Lawson do so well? How did he show his best?
Come in the blitz.
They're leaning forward like they're coming, and both do come. Milroe will be swarmed. So an aggressive call, and LSU with Jones and Swinson getting there, get him to the ground. There's a flag down in the offensive pit area.
Face mask. Defense.
Oh my goodness. You said the
clowns. Just what are you doing?
Agreed. It's not the first bottle ever been thrown on the field here. I can promise you, as a sideline guy, worked in the 80s.
This is just stupid.
Yeah. These were water bottles. Back in the day, they were other kind of bottles. But yeah, now it's a copycat situation.
Yeah, it's great. That's your home cheerleader.
And guess what? They're not going to review that. And
so it's a correct call.
Okay.
They did get the face mask anyway. You can see his fingers up in the cage there, right there.
That's I mean, it's hooked onto the cage. The face mask.
Your defensive
within a possession.
Bama now from the 47 of LSU. Haynes still in the game as they check Miller out. End around. Ryan Williams has a convoy. Ryan Williams steps up. They finally run him down, but the tailback tonight is 8 yards. Milroe again, keeper. Jalen Milroe to the house. The hat trick, rushing touchdowns for the Tide quarterback. Tigers for Milroe, 3 of those tonight. And again,
by Dupree, he buries the defensive end. Now you get outside. Look how you just get out of position. I mean, this guy is fast. He's powerful at 6'2", 225, and then he pulls away from you with that ability to cut back and go to the house. Game.
Nussmeier, sideline route, catch made. Lacey hesitated, gets going, and gets down inside the 40. A chunk
way down to the right too.
Obviously, Ohio State, Oregon, Texas would be in that mix.
Wait.
Late pressure, and he rolled right into it, right into the path of Jahad Campbell. Not just a sack, that's a big loss. Left, trying to protect this 3-touchdown lead. They're going to throw on first down. Crossing pattern, catch made by Dupree, the tight end. CJ spinning free. Another missed tackle by this LSU defense. It's been tough tonight. Off the field here, both Haynes and Miller in the backfield. First time we've seen this look. And now Miller motions out. Milroe just takes off. Guess what? Quarterback run. Jalen Milroe to sprint. Number 4 with his 4th rushing touchdown. 72 yards. A dagger to the Tigers' hopes. And Milroe continues to absolutely terrorize this defense.
Once again here with this play.
Now he's just crushing the rushing touchdown record.
They're going to end up motioning Miller out, and you can see a linebacker follow him. But when you follow him, see him pointing, little hesitation. Now look at that backside. Now that back to left is good. 22 is going to lead the way, picks up that safety, and now it's speed. I mean, that's 60 yards. He's just outrunning everybody on that LSU defense.
Not his style, but he could have done what Kyler Murray did when the Cardinals played the 49ers. He could put the finger in the air at about the 40-yard line because it was over at that point. That's his longest career run right there.
How about the last 2 years? 345 on the ground.
Right tonight, I think he guessed the time the car was going to get home.
Well, if his folks guess that he's going to have 299 total yards, is he right?
Right. Alabama historic.
And Nussmeier, pump fake. Flag comes out as he chucks it incomplete on the far side.
Personal foul. Hands in the face. Defense number 90. 15-yard penalty. Previous spot.
You know,
automatic first down.
I think beyond just this game, not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. He's going to get it rolling in Tuscaloosa with his style.
3rd and 5. Pressure comes again. Nussmeier again on the move and just has to throw it out of bounds.
You know, I just want to say one last thing about Kalen DeBoer. I think
Tigers need 5 on this 4th down. Nussmeier this time has time, checks it down, and it's a short pass, and Durham not going to get there.
They are not letting up, man. They don't care that they're up by 29. They are flying to the football. Eyes on him, and then it opens up opportunities for other guys. I mean, they really didn't even open up Ryan Williams tonight too much. Didn't need to.
That time, Weeks was able to get him behind the line. Kind of a frustrated reaction from the linebacker. 2 games, Kirk kicking the opponent out of the end zone. Remember, they preserved that shutout against Missouri in their last game 2 weeks ago. Brought the starters back in on the goal line and kept the Tigers out of the end zone. And these guys are flying around tonight like they don't want to let LSU get near the end zone. All the streaks. This will snap a 14-game home winning streak. They've got 15 straight wins at night coming in here. Kelly's first loss in a home night game, and that's a pick by Bray Hubbard. So a 3rd
reception against Missouri. Here the ball is right to him because C.J. Daniels falls. I think he got his hands on her.
Look in the eye pregame. And, you know, sometimes you don't want a quarterback to be too keyed up, but he was just bouncing around like there's energy. He was bringing a very confident 342.
After the play was over, unnecessary roughness. Defense number 4. 15-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
Swinson made the first push, and then 8 Burns came in as well. After the whistle, see the big lineman right there. He took exception to that. They didn't like to see McVay.
Tradition that I don't happen to like much. The SEC kind of virtual bye in November. All these teams take them.
Well, the lesson to be learned tonight for Alabama is show. I just think they had to go through some adversity, new coaching staff, change of guard, new leadership, and I think they learned a lot of lessons.
Richard Young still running hard, bangs down for a first down. Hard-fought win over Michigan. Miami fell from the ranks of the unbeaten, losing to Georgia Tech. And Richard Young will just waltz into the end zone for a 6th rushing touchdown for Alabama tonight. And the folks who are still here supporting it.
Again, that's not running up the score. That's just backup opportunities. These guys are going to come out, take advantage of the chances that they get. And Richard Young gets to the corner and says, I'll take that touchdown.
It's another chorus of the goodbye song from the Alabama fans here. Ike, you're right. I've been coming here since 1988 when the earth shook. These LSU fans mercifully just 2 minutes to go here. Nussmeier in the pocket, still hanging in, and delivers a pass underneath. And that's Caleb Jackson.
What's better, you think, if you're on the that's what I'm talking about type of embrace with Sheridan and Milroe putting it together tonight?
Lacey makes the catch, goes to a knee. The post-game radio talk.
After the game?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Those would be rough. How'd you like to host that show?
You did that?
Foul.
That's all you can do.
Defense number 94. The 15-yard penalty will be enforced into the run. Automatic first down.
Edric Hill as the Tide Trying to keep LSU from scoring. There's an end zone throw, and coming back and making the catch for a touchdown is Lacey. So a very, very late time has given up now in the last 2 games.
Yeah, again, they walk up 8. They just get a one-on-one opportunity. That's against a true freshman. The back shoulder.
Did he have control as he went down to the ground? Bill Amanya says, yeah, nod of the head.
That's perfectly placed there. Thought we'd see more of that tonight.
Yeah, knees did get down.
Yep.
The receivers were just not a big factor at all tonight in the passing game for the Tigers.
Still have a good year. It's not of course, their goals are always going to be the playoff, but you just don't want to lose the season after a devastating loss like this.
And for the Tide, they come to Tiger Town and make an emphatic statement for the first minutes of the game. Jalen Milroe had that look and had the fresh legs. He had the juice back, and the bye week helped in that department, and he was dominant tonight. 4 more for number 4, 8 in 2 years on the